Welcome to the Miami Heat Zone podcast. We're pushing to 6,000 subscribers. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button. We're so close to that goal. And thank you for all the support. I'm going to have to cook Eric Spoelstra. So last night, the Miami Heat, they blew another lead to the New York Knicks. So Coach Spo on the blown lead. I don't care about that. You can't expect to blow teams out. We're up 4 with a minute and change. We got to get that rebound. Going down the other end, I think we win this game. My thing is, you have to care Eric Spoelstra. This year, the Miami Heat have blown 25 leads, 10 in the fourth quarter, and below 10-point leads, 14. But in total, 25 blown leads this season. We're on the list with lottery teams, the Jazz, the Spurs, the Blazers, the Nets. Like, guys, we have to be realistic about this Miami Heat team. And then also, too, this is a glaring hole with this Miami Heat team is the second chance points. We have to understand, bro, rebounding is huge. And I like Kelel Ware. That man was dominant last night, dunking the ball. He had like 6 block shots, like franchise rookie record or something like that. He was great last night. But at the same time, he needs to work on his rebounding tremendously. This Miami Heat team, it doesn't make sense we have Kelel Ware and Bam Adebayo, and we still can't rebound. That defeats the purpose of having Kelel Ware. Yes, he's a rookie. Yes, he still has to work on a lot. And next season, I think he's going to definitely improve. But this rebounding situation where we're allowing teams to get tip-ins, we're allowing teams to get, 1 and 2 second chance points, this is ridiculous. We are allowing them to get back in the game. Let's listen to Eric Spoelstra about the blown leads, but this is a huge problem. We cannot afford to be up 20, up 15, and then we blow the lead, and then we end up losing by 5. Let's listen to Eric Spoelstra.
19 earlier, even 12 in the fourth?
I don't care about that. That you can't expect to blow teams out. There were a couple swing moments in the fourth quarter where we could have extended the lead, but it didn't happen. That's NBA basketball. At the end of the day, we're up 4 with a minute and change, give or take. A minute. I remember looking at a minute and 7, minute 10, whatever it is. Up 4, defensive stop to be had. I believe we fouled, side out of bounds, that tip rebound. That was the game really there. To be able to find a block out. There could have been 2 rotations to get to that block out. Just get a fingertip, knock it out. I think H did a great job on Brunson on that particular play. Brunson was tremendous in that second half, obviously. But we get that rebound now going down the other end. I think we win this game. But instead it's a 2-point game. Then they trap Tyler. We get a wide open 3, but we miss it. And they come down and able to tie it up. Brunson basically just got down that slot. It felt like that was on repeat. Most of that second half, that right slot, he was just he was operating, and we didn't do enough to disrupt that. The way he was going, it would have taken a second defender and recognizing opportunities to go. But that's what great players do. If you don't, they make you pay. And leave you thinking about it. But that's probably where my mind is the most. All the other plays, that's part of the game. They're a good team. They made runs. We made a run back, and I thought we handled it, well enough to get that 4-point lead. We just were not able to finish it off.
So nobody's saying that we had to blow out teams by 30, keep a 30-point lead throughout the whole game. But like I said, for you to have a whole lead and completely blow it and lose the game, this is why I always keep reminding people about Eric Spoelstra. I don't know what is going on this season with his rotations, the coaching, and just this team. I don't know what's going on this season, but it is absolutely ridiculous that we're having a bunch of blown leads, bad rotations, and the second chance points is ridiculous. Like I said, we can do all the running and hard work and hustle that this Miami Heat team wants to claim that they do. But if you're not doing the fundamental things of the game of basketball, like rebounding and stopping those second chance points, you are going to lose every single time. Because these NBA teams, you can't give them 2 and 3 and 4 times to try to shoot a 3. It's ridiculous. It's going to go in eventually. And then all you're doing now is wearing down the guys because they're, as soon as one rebound goes, they're jumping up. Then the other team gets the rebound again and again and again, and then boom, an easy layup here, an easy layup there, and then now your 15-point lead turns all the way down to a 2-point lead, and then you lose the game. These are all fundamental things of the game of basketball. Now, I know a lot of people are also trying to cook Tyler Hero because he was taking some bad shots. My thing about Tyler Hero is it's like he's been carrying this offense all season, so I understand to some degree. But then also, too, Bam Adebayo was cooking. And this is, once again, it comes down to coaching, too, and Tyler Hero maturing as a player. If you see that Bam Adebayo has been cooking and he has 30 points, he's making his mid-range shots, he's clicking, you got to keep feeding Bam. There's no excuse down the stretch. Why are we not continuing to play through Bam? Bam is the one that is on one tonight. You have to feed the hot hand. You have to give the guy who's been hustling, making plays for you the whole game, feed him the basketball. He's going to be the one to take it home. Sometimes it's going to be Tyler. Sometimes it's going to be Bam. It could be Wiggins. But whoever has that hot hand, you have to play through that player going down the stretch of the game. Now let's move on to Kevin Durant and Shams, and let's listen to this report.
What's at stake here for the Phoenix Suns over the final stretch of the season?
Malika, the stakes are high. Unless there's a significant run here into the playoffs for the Phoenix Suns, league sources believe that there will be real changes in Phoenix coming to the Suns. And from a roster standpoint, that likely starts with Kevin Durant. And when we look back to the trade deadline, if we remember, Kevin Durant was blindsided when he was involved in trade conversations. But this offseason, from my understanding, what it would look like is the Suns and Durant would work together on any potential trade to a contender in a trade scenario. And I would expect 4 to 6 contending teams with some serious involvement in Durant. He's still playing at a really high level. He is extension eligible in the offseason, too. And as we know, with the Jimmy Butler situation, the extension plays a big factor. But everything with Durant hangs in the balance of not only the Suns and how they compete in the playoffs or not compete in the playoffs, but other teams, which teams get eliminated early, what teams could come about. A lot will come clear with Kevin Durant when we figure out what shapes up in the playoffs.
Kevin Durant was always linked to the Miami Heat, and he was even open to being traded to the Miami Heat right before the deadline. My thing is, are they able to keep Wiggins? And you can honestly have a great starting lineup with Tyler, Wiggins, Kevin Durant, Bam Adebayo, Kelel Ware. And as long as you're able to keep guys like Davion Mitchell and Haywood Highsmith, I'm okay with that. I mean, let me know what you guys think. I know that Kevin Durant, 36 years old, he's also playing some of the best basketball of his career. He's averaging 26 points per game. Who would you guys be willing to trade for to get Kevin Durant? Would you guys want him? I know other stars could potentially be moving on as well, guys like Trae Young. And the list goes on. We'll see this offseason. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button, and thank you for all the support.